My name is Kenneth Gideon, and today I'm going to take you through Windows Server 2016. Firstly, we are going to learn where to set up IP address and where to rename our server using both the GUI and the command line interface. Okay, and again, we are going to install roles and features. I'm going to teach you where to install roles and features. And again, thirdly, we are where to remove roles and to remove features, and last one, where to customize our GUI. So for not wasting time, let's turn to our server and do one or two things before things get worse. Okay. So firstly, I'm going to show you how to set your IP address as an system administrator. Where to set IP address. So many people think server is a hardware, okay? But today I'm telling you, server is never a hardware. Server is an operating system which have been installed on a powerful hardware. We are not going to learn whether server is a hardware, but I'm just telling you for you to know, because so many students don't know whether a server is an operating system. People think server is a hardware that you go and buy somewhere for your business, but it's not like that. So for not wasting time, let's set our IP address using the GUI. This is where you are going to use to set your IP address. Okay, you select the network icon over here and click Open Network and Sharing Center. Okay, then you click Change Adapter Settings. You click on the Ethernet. You must right click Ethernet and come to Properties. Okay, and select Internet Protocol version 4, IPv4. Okay, we are not going to use DHCP. Here we are going to set a static IP address. Maybe if you have a DHCP server, or let's say you've made a configuration on a router to provide IP address to your clients, you are going to leave it to obtain an IP address automatically. But if you are going to set your server as static IP address, here you are going to use the following IP addresses set statically. Okay, so let's say 192.168.1.2 to this server. Sorry, .1.2. Okay, and subnet mask 255.255. Okay, we don't have any default gateway. So what is default gateway? Default gateway is where you are going to pass through to the internet. So as a business or as an organization, in your network, you may be having 20 clients, and all the clients in your network are going to pass through the default gateway to the internet. Without the default gateway, your clients in your company, all the computers cannot get access to internet. Okay, and you can set your DNS server, the preferred one and the alternative DNS. So using the GUI side, this is where you're going to set your IP address. And again, you can use the command line to set IP address. If you want to use the command line to set your IP address, you just click Windows key plus X. It will give you some small distance, a list of configurations. Okay, then you click A. What is the meaning of A? A means running the command line in an administrative form. Okay, then you type sconfig. If you type sconfig and press enter, you are going to get a blue screen. And here there are a couple of options that you can set your IP address. Rename your computer, join a domain, add a local administrator, configure remote desktop, and a lot of things. Okay, so for these options here, we are going to select 8, number 8, that's network settings, to set our network address. So let's enter 8 and press enter. You get network settings here and available network adapters. Okay, maybe you have you have 2 or 3 adapters in your server, and you are going to select a specific adapter, or let me say Ethernet card. The index, you can select the index number. The index depends on the specific network adapter you want to select. Okay, so let's say we have only one network adapter in this computer, and we are going to select index 1. I mean index 1 here. So you type index 1 and press enter. Okay, then you are on your the network adapter settings. So what are we going to do to our network adapter settings? Here we are going to set our IP address. So you type 1, okay, and press enter. And this command line interface is asking of whether to use a static or a DHCP. Are we going to set our IP address using DHCP or obtain IP address from a DHCP, or we are going to set it statically? I mean, we are going to set it statically over here. Then you press S and press enter. Okay, so what IP address are we going to give to our server? We are going to give 192.168.1.2 and press enter. Okay, so this is the IP address we've set for our server. And again, what is the subnet mask? We know this IP address is a class C IP address, and the subnet mask for class C is 255.255.255. okay, so you type 255.255.255.0, then you press enter. So what is the default gateway? We are not having any default gateway, so we are not going to type anything, but you have a default gateway, a router, and maybe the router is having an IP address of 192.168.1.1. there you are going to provide the IP address. But for now, we don't have any default gateway, so you just press enter. Okay, that IP address could not be changed. Why? Because it have already been set. That's why it could not be changed. But this is the command line interface that you use to set your IP address. Okay, so let's close this, and again we are going to where to install roles and features. Okay, where to install roles and features. So on our server, where are the places that we can install roles and remove roles? Already, I know you know where to set your IP address using the GUI and the command line, but where can you install your roles and features and remove roles and features? You can use Server Manager to install roles and features, and also to remove roles and features. So I'm going to show you where to install the roles. To install a role on a server, what you should do is click on manage. We have manage, and if you click on manage, you can add roles and features and remove roles and features, add servers, create a servers group, and Server Manager properties. You can view it. Okay, so for now I'm going to show you how to install role. You just click on add role and feature. Okay, if you click on add role and feature, a small window will appear. Before you begin. Okay, but this is the add role and feature wizard. So this is our destination server. This is the name of our server. Okay, and I'll show you how to change it to. But this windows show you where to install roles. So you can click next. and select role based or future based installation and click next. This is the name of our computer. This is the IP address. Shit, we didn't set the IP address well. Okay, we didn't set it well, but this is not the IP address we gave to our computer. You must set the IP address. Yeah, we set it well, but it didn't reflect. Okay, so for your IP address to reflect, unless you want refresh server manager. So now this is our IP address, which have been set to 192.168.1.2. okay. So let's add rules and features. This is the window. Click next. Okay, you see now our IP address have been reflected. Yeah, that's our IP address, and this is the name of our computer. Click next, and here there are a bunch of roles that you can install from Windows Server 2016. Okay, you can install some roles like Active Directory Domain Service, Active Directory Certificate Service, Hyper-V, Remote Access, Print and Document Services, IIS, Windows Deployment Services, and a lot of roles. Okay, and you can also add some features to your roles, such as group policy management, IPAM server, and a lot of features that you can install. Okay, so this wizard gives us where to install our roles. Okay, so we are not going to install any roles. So you close this wizard and click manage again, and I'm going to show you where to remove roles and features. This place, remove roles and features. There you can remove roles and features. Okay, so you click remove roles and features, and again you get your remove roles and features wizard. Okay, this Windows show will remove roles and features wizard. Okay, then click next and click next. We've not installed any role, but you can remove this role if you just click on, or you just unchecked. This role will be removed, but this is default, so it will not give us access to remove this role. Okay, so if for instance you've installed a DHCP server, you can just click on it and uninstall it from the server. But for now it shows that it's not installed, so you cannot uninstall it. Okay, so this is the wizard that will show you where to remove roles and features of Windows Server 2016. Okay, and again where to remove roles, that one we've treated it, and again where to customize our GUI. Okay, so I'm going to show you where to customize your GUI. Okay, so for not wasting, let's get to our server. This is our server. Let's close server manager. Oh shit, I've closed everything. Oh, okay. If you install Windows Server 2016, this is the background that you are going to get. It's like Windows 10, or it's the same like Windows 10 background. If you install Windows 10, the background that you are going to get is the same way if you installed Windows Server 2016. Okay, so this is the start button for your Windows Server 2016, and if you click on start, you can see the power button, your settings. You can see something like control panel, PowerShell, and server manager. Okay, yes, the event viewer tool is here. And let's take, if you are having a software like, or a browser like Mozilla Firefox installed, you can use this letter here to select. You can click a letter, and maybe it's Mozilla Firefox, it's maybe in M column. Okay, so if you click M, the softwares on M column will appear. So let's take, if we had a software installed and the name starts from O, if you click on O, you get to O column. Okay, so Oracle is here. Okay, and let's say W, to bring you to the W column, and what you select your software, that a browser that have been installed on your server. So this is all you must know about Windows Server 2016. Okay, this is where you can set your IP address using the GUI, and you can use the command line too. Okay, and again, you can use Server Manager to add your roles and remove your roles. And again, with Server Manager, you can launch your roles. Where will you launch your roles in Server 2016? Even in Server 2012 and Server 2012 R2, that one is the same interface. The Server Manager is the same interface. Okay, so if you want to run your role or maybe launch your role, you are going to use the tool option. Okay, let's say if you have a role Active Directory installed, you are going to get roles over here like Active Directory Administrative Center, Active Directory Users and Computers, Group Policy, Manager, and a lot of roles and services that you can launch. Okay, and again, you can customize how Server Manager is looking like. You can zoom it. You can zoom the dashboard, and you can reduce how you see it. Okay, and with Server Manager, you get a welcome screen. Okay, and you can choose to hide this welcome screen, and you can choose to also show it back. You can click on your local servers and see the name of your server, whether it's joined to a web group or is joined to a domain. You can see it over here. Okay, Windows Firewall, it can show you that Windows Firewall is is on, and remote management is on. Okay, you can get a lot of things, get your IP address, and a lot of things, show you whether you've installed an update, download, or you've not. Okay, can show you whether you have an antivirus or you don't have. It can show you something about your hardware, your processor, your memory installed, and again your total disk space. So Server Manager is cool. Server Manager can show you a lot of things. Can show you event viewer, event viewer options, and you can see the events that have been going through your machine, services that have been running, and again a lot of things. Can show you how many servers have your server been connected to. For now, we only have this server only. We have not connected this server to any server. Okay, so Server Manager is cool. It's cool for you. 2016, good. So this is all you should know about Windows Server 2016 introduction to, and we are going to use these things to do things a lot. We are going to use this Server 2016 to create a domain, to add a computer to a domain, to add a domain controller, to add a lot of roles and services, and I'm going to teach you all of them. Okay, so stick with us and you'll be cool. My name is Kenneth Gideon once again. Thank you. This is kbest.it. You're welcome.